Welcome to another podcast, another day, another hour that we get to spend with you from the bleachers. It's Bleacher Talk. That's right. We're back. Will Thomas, joined by
We're
one and only his mother. Don't know where we've
are
been.
we doing this many now?
7. Episode 7.
We're on number 7.
Been doing this for almost 2 months. Every week.
Shut the front. Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. No wonder why it feels like a long time.
Yeah.
Kind of a long time.
Been a long time. A
I
lot
like
to talk about
what-
today. A lot to bring up, a lot to
Very
discuss,
much
a
so.
lot going on. But we're going to start
Yeah.
in the college
I'm
football
interested.
world. And Oklahoma State, actually, we
Okay.
talked about it last week. You brought up the whole couch versus, fire
Couch and coach. Yep.
in the NFL. And we haven't seen any movement in the NFL, but we really saw the first movement in the college football ranks as Mike Oklahoma State coach. Don't know what his real, I forget his name is. Mike. I think it's Mike.
Mikey.
Who has
We'll just
spent
call him Mikey.
more than half of his year, 36 out of his 58 years alive, he has spent as an Oklahoma State player, or coach.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's been
Shut
there.
up.
He's been there a long time.
That's
He's
awesome.
fired after.
They fired him this early in the season.
Yeah, it's not been great. But so that's the first coaching
Okay.
fire, and I think the people north of me and the people in your state might be saying we got a guy that's going to claim the second
Yeah.
coach's firing this year.
You think you think before the end of the season?
I hate to
I'll
be
let
this
you
guy,
keep
but
going.
but we'll get into this. Luke Fickell has been nothing more than a
Pickle.
bust, I would say.
Bust. And he doesn't even
fans,
have a good one. Yeah.
Wisconsin fans were excited when they hired him. Thought it'd bring
So excited.
because
So
he
excited.
came in. I'm going to change it up, air raid offense. We're going to score points, and
Yeah.
every Wisconsin fan's
Well,
like, "Holy
look
cow!"
what he did in Cincinnati.
Yeah, we've been
I mean,
watching a team just run the ball, and we get lucky. We score 14 points. Fired Paul Christ. He won only 7 games, but nowadays 7 games is a lot for the Badgers. But
I
Luke
know.
Fickell literally blew up everything. There was a lot of fans that were excited about his hire, thought it was going to hire. A lot of fans who were
I was one.
thinking
I was one
that
of
it
them.
should have maybe been another guy by the name of Jim Leonard who played and maybe would have represented more of the Wisconsin who they were.
Right.
But after what was arguably an embarrassment last Saturday at home in what looked like a stadium that might have been 40% filled. Students might have forgot there was even football on Saturday.
Yeah, and they left on purpose. It wasn't like they got so drunk and they forgot to go to the game because they passed out. They weren't there on purpose. That's what's sad.
And
it's not good.
I mean,
Not good.
shout out to my grandma Thomas. It's her birthday.
Oh,
shout out.
Today?
When she is texting me today saying that Luke Fickell needs to be fired. This is a
Grandma got a little
holy, support, love everybody kind of person.
She's like, get him out of there.
When she asked me, she goes, "What do you think of UW football?" And I said, "Time to move on." She said, "No doubt about it." I mean,
Really?
you're up there in Wisconsin. What's it like?
When she's got an opinion.
Is it time to move on from Luke Fickell and try to head in a different direction?
I think so I'm going to tell you, I don't want to move on because I want to get cheap tickets. So the more they suck, these tickets, people are going to be giving them away. And I want to go to the October 18th Ohio State, the Badgers versus Ohio State. Now, those tickets might still actually be pretty pricey because Ohio State.
You going to take your son-in-law?
Who?
Your son-in-law?
No, yes, Justin. Well, he's not that yet. You have me confused. I'm like, who's he?
Future son-in-law?
Double J, yeah. Alex, Double J, Dad, and I.
It's good that you go to
We're heading up there no matter what for the atmosphere.
Oh,
but,
what if there's a UW Whitewater football game that day?
No, not that day.
I was wondering.
Nope. Next weekend is homecoming. Shut up. I know we're a little sour because I won't go to the postseason game.
Okay.
So it's all about choices. All about choices.
All about choices.
Anyways, So I'm hoping they keep him on just because right now the Badgers are 2-2. So they're not.
Are they 2-2?
I pretty yeah. They're 2-2. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they lost this past weekend, but I know they've won at least one. It's not like they're. It's not if you're counting the week before the actual week started.
I'm honestly don't.
So
I
so
don't know.
anyways, the whole thing is here's my thing.
They are 2-2.
I do think so. So I was one of the people super excited when Fickle came in. I mean, we were all gung ho. Him coming from Cincinnati with a what was it, 57-18 overall record
Something crazy, yeah.
with Cincinnati took him to postseason. Phenomenal. His last season there was 13-0. See, I'm doing my research.
It
13
would have
and
been
0
yeah, and then they
was
went to the
his
college
last.
football playoff, right?
Yep, and then lost to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I remembered he had a really good season. Like that's why we were so excited. He's like, he's going to turn this around. We are going to be Badgers. We're going to be going to every bowl. They're going to
Yeah.
want us at multiple bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And no, and the first year you give him a little grace because it's not his players. He's coming in, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Second year, they're even saying when I was doing some reading today that he's really got to get rid of Chris team. That those are still players that have been recruited by the old coach, and he's got to get his new. But I think that's BS. I think now kids can go into the portal, they can leave, they go wherever they want. They do not. And we've had so many of our Badgers. We've had Badgers leave, which is not a cool thing at all. That says something about the coaching. Says something about the team when they're not wanting to stick around. I don't know how we're getting recruits in at all, if we're getting great recruits in, but I am. So my big thing is I want him to have to suffer the rest of the season for sure. I don't think we should get rid of him mid-season because I don't think that does us any good. How is anyone else going to turn us around for real? Like we haven't even started playing our actual Big Ten teams yet.
You did last week, Maryland.
Oh shit, that's right, Maryland. Oh shoot, that's right, Maryland. I forget. I think of the Big Ten like the Midwest, like it use these East Coast and West Coast teams.
You got the old
The
Big
Big
Ten.
Ten. That's not
So
like the Big
so
40.
my question to you, because I am in support of firing, because what
You have to
benefit
do a $25 million buyout. If
25
you
mil
fire him,
the $25 million
so
buyout's
I'll
gonna
tell
be
you
there at
right
the end of
now.
the year too. The buyout's still gonna be
Yeah,
there.
okay. So here's my thing. But here's my thing.
Okay.
He's the smartest person in the entire world. You don't have to do crap. Your team can suck, and they have to now buy him out for 25 million. He is set for life. So I want him to go the rest of the season so he at least has to work. If you fire him now and give him the $25 million buyout, he's putting his feet up. He's eating the potato chips on the couch next to Mikey Mike and whoever else from last week that we were talking about getting rid of Ben. No, he should have to earn that money because that is the best ex-wife move ever. I will tell you right now, that's the best ex-wife move
I mean,
ever.
everybody's got buyouts in their contract. I mean,
25 million?
that's that's nothing.
It's like
So
it's the second largest buyout.
Jimbo Fisher got paid almost 80 million when he got fired from Texas A&M.
I hope these guys did he do anything afterwards?
Nope, he hasn't coached since.
Well, why?
Yeah.
Why? You can go to Chick-fil-A every single day, 3 times a day, except on Sundays. Can't go.
But I'm a I
What do you think? Yeah. What do you think he should? You think they should just like what week is a good week? Like, let's say he wins
I
this
mean
upcoming week.
it's so tough because I think realistically you look at the Badgers schedule, they aren't going to be favored in any game the rest of the year.
No, they're
And I
gonna.
don't know if
Yeah,
they win another game the rest of the year. Like,
I think it might be luck. You never
yeah, I
know.
mean, but there's like all of a sudden they're the team that everyone wants to see in their schedule because they're like, oh, that's a win. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because they look their next game's on the road at Michigan, like they might get beat by 35.
Oh, they're gonna get spanked. Well, see, then it might get a little fun. Like, how much will they lose by?
But I mean, I see your point, and the buyouts go down, but at some point you have to start thinking about next year, and at what time do you think about next year? Um,
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
but I think
I'm
also you
saying.
have to have a strategy of who you're going to go after to try to be your next head coach, because
So who do you think they should go after?
and that's I don't know. Um,
I don't know. William Thomas is applying.
I mean,
Come on,
it's kind
boys.
of all to
Come
be
on,
depend.
boys. Let's go.
It will all depend on who, will we
Mm,
have some coaches who are at like lower teams, like say like Boise State or USF, South Florida, like they're winning games, or their coach is going to make the jump.
hmm
I think Jim Leonard's definitely top of the list, but it also goes back to what do you want Wisconsin identity of football identity to be? Do you want it to be back to what it traditionally was, which is hard to get to because after
When
Luke
Barry
Fickell took
Alvarez
it,
was coaching.
well, Barry Alvarez, Paul Chris, Brett
Old days.
Bielema, like
Oh
tough
yeah, Brett. Good old
tough,
Brett.
tough
Big Brett.
defense. We're gonna run the ball and we're gonna not turn it over. When Luke Fickell comes
hmm
in and brings the air raid, he blows that all up. It didn't work. He's trying to change it back, but the
No.
problem is Brett Bielema's down at Illinois. Guess what kind of football they play? The same kind of football that Wisconsin used to play. Guess what kind of football Iowa plays? The same kind of football Wisconsin. They're getting those recruits. They're getting the recruits that Wisconsin really wants to try to implement
Sure.
what used to be
Well, that's
a
what I'm
very
saying. Who's he getting?
traditional, dominant football team. And so, how do you do that? And I don't know if you bring somebody in with somebody completely new, but
I
I
don't
don't
know how
know.
we could have gotten. I don't know. How did he even get in? Like, didn't he have ties to Wisconsin? Isn't that how he? I mean, everybody was so excited. I thought he had
He had
ties
ties to
to
the Big Ten.
Wisconsin.
He coached at Ohio State before he went to
Maybe okay,
Cincinnati.
maybe that was it. I thought
But
there was something that was kind of like we're bringing them home, we're bringing them back, and
yeah,
I was like, oh,
there was a
so
lot of
I
we're
was
bringing him back.
on that.
But I mean, yes, this has got to be in history one of the like biggest. Let's go! This is a great coach. I can't wait to.
hmm
Oh my gosh, this guy ruined our program.
Now you know what? You know what every Badger fan is feeling?
Hmm.
What it's like to be a Bears fan.
Okay, yeah, but I mean,
That's
Wisconsin. The
what
problem is
it's like to be
Wisconsin.
Bears.
Wisconsin sports fans are so used to winning. You know what I mean?
We're winning. We're
But
winners. Me, us, and Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I know. I know. So that's the only thing. So you got to make lemonade out of lemons. Yeah, not lemons out of lemonade.
no,
That would be
that'd be
hard to do.
backwards. That'd be tough.
That would be backwards. Make lemonade out of lemons.
But
So
even if they,
my lemonade is cheaper tickets.
I
My
don't. Even if
lemonade
they
is
fire him, the
cheaper.
tickets are still gonna be cheap. They're still gonna be bad. Like it's not like they're gonna fire Luke Fickell.
Oh, totally. But
It might
that's what
get
I'm.
cheaper.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is I'm kind of concerned that they're going to jack up the price for the Ohio State tickets just because they're playing Ohio State. But if Ohio State's going to spank them,
Yeah,
I
Ohio State might
mean,
come beat you by 56, 70. It might get. It
remember
might get
remember the game when you were a kid we went to, the Badgers won, it was like 82 to
against
7.
Indiana, and I broke my glasses doing jump around.
Why is that? Why do you break your glasses when we're ever doing anything as a family? You did broke them there.
Lost
You
them and
broke them on vacation
lost them
on
on
a roller
vacation or roller
coaster.
coaster. Eh,
I mean, where the heck else have you been where you busted your glasses? We were
the
just out doing
backyard.
something. Backyard. Then you blamed Andrew. Like Andrew wasn't even around, poor kid.
but
He broke them.
but I mean ticket. I mean it's just gonna be
The
interesting.
good thing is, Badger fans will never die. So the team can suck as much as they want. People will always go for the atmosphere.
I
They
don't know.
always will.
Did you look at that stadium
Oh,
last week?
Will, they sucked last year. They sucked last year. And we went and it was crazy. It was
I think
crazy.
I think maybe the atmosphere around Camp Randall will not change.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not the atmosphere in it. No, I'm
Not
talking
actually
about
going to the
everything
game,
around the
but
stadium.
the game
Yeah,
day
yeah.
atmosphere around.
I haven't been to a Badger game in probably 4 years. I mean, we go up there just to walk around and get the atmosphere.
Mm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So I don't think that'll suffer at all. But yeah, I just don't like that. I mean, to be like the second largest buyout in history, 25 million. So honestly, that's an ex-wife move. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
A dip
Well,
and duck.
we'll see.
So you dip
We'll
into
see
the
what
pockets and you
happens,
duck
but
out of there.
I think the Badgers are on
All
for
right.
a long season, and a lot of those fans are looking forward to the first week of November when basketball starts. Get on
Well,
college
yeah, hopefully
basketball.
I don't know, their basketball team. That's
Yeah.
also gets a little shaky, but
Greg will have a decent squad, but we'll get to talk to college basketball probably later down the road. Um,
I know who we should have brought on for this for college football is Aunt Ree.
Yeah, but
She's
Aunt
gonna be
Rita.
upset when she listens to this.
Yeah, well, we'll bring
She's
one.
our second listener. We have Nana and Aunt Ree.
Yeah, well,
She's not
we'll bring her on when we talk real college football. But I want to jump over to baseball.
real college football.
Yeah, we talk about what else is going on in the college football playoffs and all that stuff. But I want to jump over to baseball because the regular season
Okay.
ends in the next what would that 5 days and Sunday regular season. Um,
Does it really
yeah,
already? That would be what the heck day is that? The 29th?
yep.
28th? This
Playoffs,
Sunday?
yep. Playoffs. The wild card series will start next Tuesday. They'll run Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with the divisional series starting next
Oh.
Saturday,
Hmm.
October 4th.
It's a good day. That's your cousin Alex's birthday. Be 26.
Dang, you're not even gonna say
Man,
it.
all these birthdays.
But talking baseball a little bit because I was talking some baseball with my friends about like a lot of races are coming down to the wire. Obviously, for us in Wisconsin, Brewer fans, clinch the
Yep. Yep.
division. I got to check the score. Let me just check the score right now. We Brewers won today, so if the Phillies lose, we get the 1 seed. Um, a lot of
Yeah,
talks.
why would the Phillies are in last place. Why would that even I don't understand
Because
how that even
the Phillies they won today, so the Brewers technically didn't clinch the 1 seed. The Phillies are the 2 seed. Um, so
what?
what are you?
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
What
So,
in the world?
but what I wanted to talk about is
Hobbies are good.
a lot
Go ahead.
has been talked about of, you know, the 1 and 2 seed gets the first round bye. They get to skip the wild card series, go straight to the NLDS. Does it
Hmm.
benefit a team to not play all next week and take a week off compared to teams who have to play next week? Because I
See,
think
that's
the Brewers in the past have always played in the wild card, and unfortunately, they have struggled and they have lost. So, like as a
hmm
fan, I'm like, get me out of the wild card. I'm cool. Now you're looking, you're like, crap. We might have to play 5 game series against the Cubs. That's scary for other reasons, not because the Cubs are
yeah.
good, not because they're good, but a lot can happen in the good old I-94 rivalry. Um,
Yeah.
but I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think teams that are going to play in the wild card round next week? Or teams that get the week off and don't have to play until the NL or the divisional series, which one has the advantage?
So I always think it's the teams that play. I always think it's the teams that play in the wild card, even though you can get eliminated, because I think when you sit cold for a week, now obviously they're not going to sit cold. They're going to be practicing and da da da.
Yeah,
But you darn well know they're not, it's not going to be, there's nothing on the line. So
yeah.
they're just practicing. They're just doing that. And I think that you really have to keep that sports psychology comes in when you got a week off. I mean, it can really mess with your mind. So I don't know if they're going to, I don't think it's a great thing. I mean, I think obviously it's a great thing because the team they secured it, but I don't think it's a good thing to have a week off. I think they should have to play like why don't they play like a AAA team or something? Just keep it going. Just they got to do
Just get
something.
some ABs, get some.
Hey, speaking of that, when I was in Trashville this past weekend, not Nashville, we call it Trashville because it's a total hole in this world. They have the AAA, or it's the what did they call it? The Brewers, the mom and pop
Wait, you were in
AAA
Nashville
team
this
to the
weekend?
yeah, this past weekend.
Where the Nashville
Girls
Sounds
trip.
are?
Girls trip.
Where the Nashville
The
Sounds are?
Nashville what?
Nashville
Yeah,
Sounds,
yeah.
the
We,
AAA
we
team,
went right by their stadium. It's really
probably
cool. They
one of the
got a guitar scoreboard.
yeah, one of the coolest scoreboards I've ever seen.
Oh, by far the coolest scoreboard. Cool, cool. Someday if I go back, which will never be to be on Broadway, that place, I'll tell you right now. Anybody listening, our two listeners, don't go to Trashville. It is
You're
dirty. It is
old.
gross.
You're old. You're old.
I'm not old. I'm not old. There are so many girls there. There are so many squealing women there.
Have you
Oh
been to
my God.
Vegas? Have you been to Vegas?
Yes, many, many times. I will tell you right now, this is East Vegas. That is East Vegas, and it is worse than Vegas. I've been to Vegas many times. It
Yeah.
is worse than Vegas. It's worse than Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a matter of
Good for
opinion.
you youngsters. You youngsters have a good time. Okay, anyways, that was a little fun fact. I just was
That's
excited. I
that's an
clapped, I
opinion.
cheered.
That's an opinion.
Opinion, no, fun fact. That's not an opinion. The AAA team, that's a
Oh, well,
fact.
yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
No, my opinion is too many squealing women around, but that's
Yeah.
fine. Whatever.
They're about a half of your age, if not more. So
They all could be my kids.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, oh
They
my
would be,
God, you're wearing that. Oh my God, what's your... There was one girl in there. I can't even. Go ahead. We're getting way off topic. Way
but
off topic. I can't even.
so you're a fan of you want to play. You think it gives the advantage to teams
They
who want
gotta
to.
play. They gotta play. They gotta play. AAA. Like, go have some fun. Don't get hurt. You don't want to get
And
hurt.
so this is where I stand on it because baseball is different than I would say like football, where football's one game. Like everything rides on one game. Baseball's a series. Fo-
Oh,
fo-
okay.
You know what I mean? Football's playoffs. So like the whole
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
of like, you know, rest, what is it? It's like
Mhm.
rest or play, obviously. I've heard a cool
Mhm.
name before, but I couldn't think of it. For football, it makes sense. You want to keep playing because
Yeah, well,
you want to stay ready. Baseball, on the other hand, not everything's down to one game. Like it's a series. So you
mhm.
still got to beat a team three times. So yes, you might have the upper hand, I would say, early in game one, but by game two and game three, I think everything's evened itself out. Now, for a
Sure.
team,
I
you,
agree. I
you,
agree.
you look like the Brewers, they're expecting to get some pitching back the last day of the season, and so to have a week to make sure
Wow.
all those guys, like your all-star closer, is ready to go. You got some relievers, like
That's a lot.
for injury purposes, to get that extra time of like
Hmm.
not having to play, everybody can
Yeah.
heal up. That might be good, and also the whole reset. Let's reset everything, regroup, go in here with a mindset, and
Hmm.
understand that like it's go time. Now,
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of added pressure on the Brewers. They're going to be the best team in baseball,
Well,
best record, number one seed. This looks like, they're a team that hasn't been the
that's...
World Series since '82. They've never won a World Series. This is their year. Bob Uecker passing, obviously, like
Oh, that's right. We
doing
talked
it,
about that.
doing
Yep,
it
yep,
for
yep.
you. So I think it's great that they're going to get the week off. I think it's going to ease Brewer fans because we won't have to stress through a wild card series and hope we get there to the NLDS. We're there
Hmm. Yeah.
now. As a Brewers fan, like, can it be next Saturday already? Like, can it just be game one? Can we go? Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm so like anxious for it
Go time.
because
Yeah.
only one team will end a winner at the end of the day. Like every team except one
That's how it
loses.
goes. You have one winner, one
And
loser.
when you have, Wisconsin sport fans have suffered a lot of heartbreak, um, in my at least my lifetime
Oh, from the Brewers.
from every sports team. I mean,
I guess if you want to be a Debbie Downer about it,
but
sure. I
but when
guess
you
the
realistically
Packers
think
haven't done
about it,
that
like
great.
how many as a Packers fan, how
Admirals
many
didn't even
NFC
play. The
championship
Bucks
games?
did great.
The Bucks have won one in my lifetime. There's been two championships in the state of Wisconsin,
The Bucks
and the Packers.
and the Packers. Yeah, I guess that was during your life. Yeah, because
But
of
you start,
Aaron.
yeah, you
Okay,
start thinking about, you know, Favre obviously took the Packers to the Super Bowl before I was born in
he's
'96,
my
'97.
guy.
But like,
That's my guy.
how many, you lose the NFC Championships game in '07 at home. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the Packers, how many
Yeah,
heartbreaks have we gone down? The Brewers, we've made the playoffs 7 of the last 8 years.
I
2018,
know. That's
2018
why.
we're game seven. Realistically, game two, which we were at, should have won.
Mm-hmm.
We should have never even been in
Yep.
game two.
That's
So
why I was being a Debbie Downer about it a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I'm not even holding my breath. They're gonna, even though they're that far ahead, I'm like, somehow they're gonna go on a losing streak and somebody's gonna come up and they're gonna get knocked out of it because they're gonna end up as a wild card and then they're gonna be done.
yeah, it
I had
didn't
to eat
happen.
my words. I take it all back.
The Bucks
Take
got the
it all
championship
back.
in 2021, which was fantastic.
Mhm.
I think it's the state of Wisconsin, the city of Milwaukee needed it. Then you go out the next year and
Yeah.
you're the one seed and you lose the eight seed. I mean,
Yeah, I know. That sucked.
and so
Because
like
we totally expected to win.
yeah, and
We
there's just
totally
there's a
expected to
lot of
win.
I think expectations and a lot of like
Mhm.
letdown when you're definitely the top dog. And I think for Brewers fans, like I was talking to my buddy Dane about it, who we'll have the pleasure of having on the podcast next week to talk a lot more baseball because we'll be in the middle of it.
All
But
right.
um,
Nice.
as a Brewer fan, like you feel like this is more of your year than 2018 or 2011 when you were the number one seed in the National League and you had chances and you were made it to the NFC. This just feels like more of a
I
better
think
shot.
so.
Balanced team, pitching's there, bullpen's there. You're not relying on the home run ball
Cohesive. There's more of a cohesive team. Yeah. Okay.
and just the
Unity. There we
storyline
go.
to doing it for you. Like this is our year, and until I think
Hallmark movie all over it.
until we
There's a
see the
Hallmark movie right here.
you see the trophy being raised with Brewers, like you don't have enough anxiety. And so I was talking, I said, I hope we go game one next week and we just blow out a team 8-0 and just make it easy because I don't know if we could just go game by game, stressful situation by stressful situation because
I'm looking at,
it's
yeah,
going to be
who
crazy.
do we play on the fourth? Who are we going to play on the fourth?
It looks like we'll play the winner of the series of the Cubs and Padres if we lock up the 1 seed. If we drop somehow down to the 2 seed, which I don't think will happen, we'll play
How in the world would we even get to the 2 seed?
the
We're so
Phillies.
far
The
ahead.
Phillies will have a better record than us.
Oh, okay.
But
93. I don't know how they're going to do that. They're at 93 wins.
and we're at 96.
Yeah. So how are they even going to get ahead of us by 3 games?
But there's three there. The Phillies have
Oh
four
yeah,
more
we got
games.
this whole weekend. Never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry.
Three
Sorry.
we play 3 more games.
I'm jumping right
There's four
into
more
the
games. So
fourth.
if the Phillies lose
Yeah,
tomorrow, then
we're good.
we're good. But the Phillies have
Well,
to
you
win
hope
out.
we're
The Phillies have to win out, and we have to lose out to not get it. So,
okay.
but
Okay.
you start looking, and you're like, oh, the Cubs, and I think that just adds a lot of stress because and anxious and
It's
anxiety
going to be
because yeah, it's gonna
insane
be
if we play
insane,
the
and there's
Cubs.
no home field advantage
Insane.
in a 5 game
North
series.
Wrigley. All those Cubby fans are going to come up to North
But
Wrigley.
worst comes to worst, we play them. Best case scenario, Cubs are gonna do what the Cubs do, and they're gonna lose in the wild card series. We won't have to worry about it. And but that's our rant on baseball. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what your thoughts were between rest and play, in which you
Yeah,
take
I
advantage
definitely
because
think they should be doing some kind of play and not practice. It's got to be
and
more than practice.
and
But
so
I do get, so I will say that as an exercise physiologist, as my background, I do understand the importance of rest recovery.
yeah.
So
So
that would be that you want to do that too. But I think you get too cold. I think you get too relaxed. I think you see it all the time in sports. I don't like it. I want
well,
to
I
get
guess
going.
we got
I'm gonna see if Dad's gonna scare me. I hear him moving around.
we'll see in a week what
See you in a week.
what it looks like for the wild card series. We'll be middle of it. Game two's next Wednesday, so we'll be on here with Dane Mackley, one of my best friends, talking some baseball.
I'm
But
gonna have to really study up.
yeah, you will.
I can't just follow the Brewers and know what they're doing. I'm gonna have to really pay attention. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be sitting around with my finger at my nose.
Yep.
More so than I do now. But that's
So
the whole point. I don't really
that will
know
lead us
sports.
into
I
our
just talk sports.
the favorite time of the day, mom segment.
It's mom time. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I put some thought into this. This is getting more difficult the longer we go on because I'm trying to do things that are unique. And as you know, what am I always focused on, Will?
Random stuff.
Learning.
Out learning.
Learning. What did you say? Making
Random
up stuff?
random stuff.
Random stuff? Okay. So the name of this segment is Fun Fact or Forget About It.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
So I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to quiz you, and then you're going to let me know, is that a fun fact or is that something you're like, forget about it? Who
Okay.
cares? Okay.
Let's do it.
This is going to be fun. I'm excited because I'm going to see if you know any. This is going to be good. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay. Number one.
Fun fact.
First fun fact question.
Mm.
Which sport has the only trophy that travels?
Hockey.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup. How'd you did deductive reasoning for that? Okay. I got a bonus.
That's a fun fact.
That's a fun fact, isn't it? The only one that trophy never stays with the team. It only for that year, and then it goes to another team.
Yep.
The next winner. Okay, bonus. I'm just going to give you this bonus information.
Wow.
Each player on the winning team actually gets to have the trophy for one day and do whatever they want with it.
Yep. I knew that too.
You did?
Oh yeah, because you
So
see
they can
all
be
these
just
kids.
like Tommy Boy and throw it across from boat to boat. They can do it. It's okay.
You see.
Put it in the ocean.
You see a bunch of videos of stuff that people are doing with the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they got it in a bar. They got it in a bathtub.
Yeah.
They got it in a swimming pool.
Yeah. It's just,
What the heck?
they're just, yeah.
Is it crazy? Okay, fun fact. We'll keep that one. Okay, number 2. Trivia question number 2. I think of Papa Jack with all of these. I hope he listens. He gets to be our 3rd listener, and he learns
So I
something.
think these are all going to be fun facts because I don't think you could have came up with lies.
Oh no, but you just have to tell me for you if you'd be like, forget about it. It's not a fun fact.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they're all fun facts because
Gotcha.
I like
Okay,
learning.
I thought you were like making up stuff, but okay, so
Oh no, no, no,
gotcha. Okay.
no. All these are
All these are
true.
facts. I just got to tell you if it's fun or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. Okay. What was the height of the shortest NFL player?
Ooh. 5'4".
5'1".
Yeah.
As tall as Nana Banana.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Although she's 4'10" now.
Not
Aunt
that fun.
Ree.
When was it?
Okay. That's bonus. Here's the bonus.
1912.
No. 1929,
Not that.
smarty pants.
Not that cool of a fact.
Jack, no, I'm going to finish telling you it. Jack Soapy Shapiro, who played on the 1929 Staten Island Stapletons.
Yeah. Who cares?
5'1". Don't know what position he played.
That's when
You
everybody was
don't
probably.
care?
That's when everybody was probably 5'6", 5'7", so it didn't really matter.
They're all just they're all little leprechauns out
Yeah.
there. Okay, forget about it.
Forget
See?
about it.
You're
Not that
okay.
fun.
Good.
Not that cool of a
This
fact.
is
I
a
mean,
fun fact.
it's a fact, but it's not fun. Not a fun fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2 bombed. That's okay. Third one. What 2 numbers has Michael Jordan wore as a jersey number in his lifetime?
What is it?
In his
23.
professional
What
career?
is it? 23 and 45.
No. No. 23 was Michael Jordan's number.
And then whichever one he wore at the Bulls because something happened to something happened to his jersey.
You knew the story, but the
Yeah.
number was 12.
Oh, it was 12. I was
So
thinking 45.
the number was 12. It was a backup jersey.
Yeah, yeah.
A backup jersey because his jersey was stolen before the game.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
1990, he had to wear the number 12
Yep.
for the game.
Yep.
Okay. So what do you think? Fun fact? Kind of fun fact.
I think there's cooler facts about Michael.
Okay, fine. I don't need your criticism.
I mean, there's just cooler things about Mike, you know.
What about Mike? Okay, nope. That's all we're going to learn about him right now.
Okay. Right now.
Okay, so that one's out the door too.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of fun. I didn't know that. I didn't know his jersey got stolen. If I did, I forgot about it. Here's a good one. So we got 2 forget about it's and 1 fun fact.
Yeah.
In what sport did umpires sit in rocking chairs?
In what sport did umpires sit in rocking chairs?
Mm-hmm.
Table tennis.
What? Baseball, Will. Baseball.
For real?
Yeah. In the 19th century. 19th
A what?
century.
19th century?
It's my breakfast wine I'm drinking right now. In the 19th century, umpires were often sat in rocking chairs behind home plate.
Helps with the knees.
Isn't that a Naked Gun? Isn't that one of the scenes in Naked Gun? Isn't he in a rocking chair?
No, he's
like for one of the quick clips.
He's dancing.
He's dancing. He's doing all those dancings, but I swear.
Nope.
That's
a fun fact. I did not know that. That's a fun fact.
Is that a fun fact? There you go. Thanks. Okay, yes, winner. Okay, here's a fun fact. Maybe. What was the original color of tennis balls?
Oh.
Oh.
It's not. What color is it? Isn't it white?
Oh. Yeah. How'd you figure that out? White. Okay. Bonus. Tell me why they changed the color to yellow.
Because they can't see it.
Where couldn't they see it?
Probably on the lines.
No, wrong answer.
Over the net?
They changed the color to yellow in 1972 so the ball could be better seen on TV.
Oh, yeah, because we went to a color TV.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a TV guy. You should know that. There's that. So fun fact or forget about it.
that's a fun fact. The
There
reasoning,
you go.
the reasoning why
The
they did it
reasoning.
is the fun
The
fact.
reasoning. Yes, nothing outside of we can't see a white ball on TV.
Yeah.
So, and with all the static. See, you don't know anything about static
Black
and
and white
rabbit
picture.
ears and
Now we
all
went to
that.
color. Like,
You guys were all just, you guys all had the high life. Okay, next one. What sport was in the original Olympics dated back to 708 BC? And it's still a sport today.
still a sport today. Is it in the Olympics still today?
Mm-hmm.
And it was back all the way back.
708 BC.
I'm trying to think here. Okay, it's got to
Before
be.
the big guy.
It's got to be a normal-ish sport, but it's not
Yeah,
going
so
to
nothing
be.
like badminton.
Yeah, but it's got to be one of the like the See, I don't like. I'm thinking swimming, but I don't think I'm not. I don't. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced on
Where
swimming.
would they swim in 708 BC? You'd be out there with a Loch Ness monster. They didn't have pools.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
That's
wasn't
all just
convinced.
Hollywood.
But like track and field, like that just seems too easy. It's gonna be something a little like obscene, but it's not gonna like gonna be a
But
little
it's
out
still
there.
around today, so it can't be like lion eating.
Yeah,
Or it wouldn't be lion
I'm gonna
eating,
say
it'd be lion
archery.
eating us. Archery. Good guess. Wrong answer, though. Wrestling.
Oh,
Dates back to 708. Now, bonus. Who was a famous Greek wrestler? Going way back.
I have no idea.
Plato, the philosopher.
Oh,
He was a very well-known wrestler. Had medals. Won a whole bunch.
yeah.
Okay, so 2,700 years that sport's been around, and the rules. They said that when I was doing all my research on this and reading, the rules really haven't changed too much.
Mm.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, the Play-Doh thing's the fun fact.
That's the fun fact.
Yeah,
The rest of it isn't fun.
no, that's everything else is
Wrestling,
fine.
708 BC. That's a long time.
I mean, this makes sense. What else did they have to do in 1708 BC other than tackle each other?
Not 17, 708.
Oh, 708, Parkview Drive.
Oh, yeah, that was. Good job. No, it was 709. You got me all screwed up there. Okay, next one. In 1895, what ball was created as a gentler alternative to the basketball?
In what year?
Ooh, 1895.
To the basketball?
Yeah, a gentler alternative to the basketball.
I feel like it'd have to be like a volleyball or something.
A volleyball?
Yeah. Am I wrong?
You're right.
Am I right?
You're right. The volleyball. That's all I got on that one. That
Boom.
wasn't very exciting. Boo.
Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. That's
Yeah.
because your volleyball team's pretty good at Western Illinois. Oh, well, they were when I was there.
They're
I got a
young.
free T-shirt out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Last trivia question.
Last trivia.
Rugby balls were originally made from what animal organ?
Rugby balls.
We talked about rugby last week with the scrum.
Kidneys. The liver.
Good guess. From what animal?
Probably a pig.
Okay, well, you're wrong on the organ, but you're right on the animal. A pig bladder. They actually took out the pig bladder. They put the pig on a dialysis there, whatever. No, that would be with kidneys. So pig bladder, filled it with water, sewed it up, and put skin around it. So what is that? Fun fact or forget about it?
I'm not saying that's a fun because I feel like our football's probably made this roughly around the same.
Well, pig skin.
Yeah.
Footballs were pig skin. I bet you this probably has the same kind of. I bet you that it's a bladder of some type.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a sheep. Maybe that was a goat.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Or horse.
Fact. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a fact. So.
Well, I guess that's just That just was disappointing then,
You
wasn't
know, he had a
it?
lot of interesting facts. I just wouldn't say they were that fun.
What? They're not party hat fun?
Yeah.
You're not going to take them and
Not
start
one
a
I'm gonna
conversation?
not one I'm gonna go downstairs and tell everybody. So maybe a
No,
couple.
there's a couple. There's a couple. Let me grab one. Oh, the first one, the Stanley Cup. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The umpire sitting in rocking chairs.
That's interesting. I like that one.
Two. You got two. And the tennis balls.
Yep.
You got three.
Boom.
Three that you can run downstairs when we're done talking and tell Joey all about it. And she is going to be a better person. She's going to be smarter then than she was before
I'm gonna tell
because she
Baldwin.
learned.
I'm not gonna tell Joey. I'm gonna tell Baldwin
Where is Baldwin? Why isn't he up here with this?
because he's currently playing video games with my girlfriend downstairs.
What? Loser?
Yeah.
What is he
Busy.
doing?
Guy's busy. He's got to work.
He's, he's whatever. This is more important.
So
all right. That's my segment.
good one. On to something that we love to do, and that's try to predict football stuff. Not gambling because there's no money on the line, but bragging rights are.
There is.
And after going into the last
There's money
week,
on the line.
you have something on the line that doesn't even count because I don't get anything. I don't get anything online. But going into last week, I was up 21-10 in points. But this past week, Mom got 4 points and I got 3, so she climbed back and is only down by 10. 24-14 in points.
Yeah. Woo!
I
don't think I'd be running outside of the office to go tell everybody that.
Maybe by next year, you will have, it down to 9. So,
but my strategy was good.
Yeah.
It was good because it beat you.
So, this is a week where we do 3 NFL games.
Okay.
So 2 NFL games, 3 college games for our 5.
But I want to go back. Before we pick, I want to know how did Beloit College do against Knoxville?
Knox College beat Beloit 16-14.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's close.
Ripon, who you picked,
Ripon Good Cookies.
They beat Grinnell 30-20.
Oh, that's not bad either. We thought they were going to be blowouts.
Yeah, and so I was going to go the same route. I was going to grab some Division III schools, and I was going to do it in the WEAC, good old Wisconsin. But they actually all have a bye this week, and don't start playing until next week. So we got to add it to next week's slate, which works out perfectly with Dane as a Wisconsin night, and adding some Wisconsin games, including what will probably be one of the best Division III football games, and I would expect. I don't know what the Brewers playing, maybe not, but a ton of people probably at Whitewater next weekend,
Oh, on the 4th? Oh, yeah.
Lacrosse.
Well, it's Family Fest too, so they're going to be a ton of people there for that reason too.
A top 5 team in Division III,
because we're playing a lacrosse.
Yeah, who's ranked number 5 in the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be. And Whitewater is doing really good.
Relax. The whole WEAC is doing pretty good. The whole entire conference through the non-conference went 27-2, and the only 2 losses were against the number 1 team in Division III football and the number 10 team in the Division III football.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, God, we're pretty kick-ass then.
Pretty.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I gotta shut my window. It's getting rowdy. I'm afraid Dad's going to scare me. I think he's out here with Rocco.
So, we'll do 2 NFL games, and then I'll jump over and pick 3 college games. So, starting us off is the early Monday or early Sunday, 8:30 in the morning. Football, because they're playing in Dublin, Ireland, as the Vikings.
Oh gosh, so dumb that we go to these other countries.
Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers, Minnesota. Backup quarterback Carson Wentz, who they just blew out the Bengals last week. I was completely wrong. Will be 2.5-point favorites. So, the Vikings are 2.5-point favorites. Which way are you going?
Against the Steelers. This was a game Dad and I were talking about because that one really is I don't know because the Vikings, they won, but they lost. Who did they lose against that we thought for sure they were going to?
Atlanta.
Yeah, that was it. It was one of those the Vikings are going to win, and then they didn't. Not just it was bad. Crud. Oh, I can't go with the Vikings. I'm going to go with Aaron and the Steelers, even though I know that their record isn't. Their record are they
2-1?
Are they 1-1?
2-1. So
Okay.
are you going with the Steelers to win or to not? They're 2.5 point underdogs, so to cover the spread, so meaning they could lose by 1 or 2
I'm
points and you still win.
going with them just to win. I am still playing it safe. I have got
Well,
to get my points.
Steelers to win is the like playing it safe would be for the Steelers to cover, and because they could still lose the game, the Vikings could still win. But if the Vikings win by 2 or 1, then you would technically win it because the Vikings or the Steelers cover.
So if I pick the Steelers to win, I'm also picking them to cover.
Correct.
Okay, well then just do that
So you're gonna
because
go
it's an automatic
for 3 points.
for 3 points. Yeah.
Okay.
But if they win, but I really just want them to win. But if they win, they automatically cover.
Correct. So
Okay.
the safe bet would
Yeah, I just
pick
don't.
them to cover. But
The safe one, you're right. The safe one would be just to have them cover. But no, I'm going to pick them to win. I have faith in Aaron. He's going to do it.
unfortunately for you, so do I. And I'm picking the Steelers to win
Oh,
too. So
are you going to do the same? Don't do
yep,
it, Will. It's not worth it.
I'm doing the
Just do
same.
it.
Doing the
Just do
same.
the cover. Don't do
Doing the
it. Dang
same.
it.
Doing the same. All right, the
I'm
other
going to
game,
switch it.
the other game that we're doing is taking place at 3:25 in the afternoon on CBS. It will be the game of the week. It is Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs at home taking on
Patty.
the Baltimore Ravens, who I would say
Can you believe this game this past week?
Monday
Wasn't
night
that
was
insane? I love that the Lions won. That was
yeah.
crazy.
That's
That
a
was crazy.
yeah. So the Chiefs are 2.5 point underdogs at home against the Ravens. The Ravens are predicted to win by 2.5 points.
Really? See,
Well,
and that's another one Dad and I were talking about because we're going over our survivor pool because we had a bunch of people pick
Green
the
Bay.
Packers. Yeah, there and people aren't buying back in. They're just
I
being
know.
lazy this year. More money for me, kind of. Not really. I guess if they're out there not buying back in to give me more money, but whatever.
Yeah.
Shrink the pool. So I got to think about this. The Ravens and the Chiefs. These are tough games. This week
Yeah.
is a tough week.
Yeah. I picked some tough games.
It's like we said at the beginning of the season. These teams are all kind of like right here, and
Yeah.
so you really have got to weed them out.
Yep.
Like I almost was going to pick the Ravens last week for Survivor. I'm glad I didn't. I would have been crying.
Yeah.
I would have been throwing stuff at the TV. Um, so I am going to go with. I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs
To win or
to
cover.
win and cover.
So for 3 points.
Yeah. I'm going to do it because I don't think Patty is going to let his guys down, and I think old Travis there, he's going to be showing off. He's going to want to
Now,
do it right in front of his lady in his home stadium.
these
Hopefully, he holds onto the ball now. When he catches it, let's hold on to it this time and actually get it across the goal line. But
this this game is so tough because yes, the Chiefs
Mhm.
won on Sunday night, but that was a terrible football game. They looked bad.
it was no,
And the
was
Ravens
that
defense,
23-20?
no.
Was that one? I was at Kid Rock's bar watching it.
Yeah, I don't know which one you were watching, but and Monday night,
And
the Ravens looked good, and then they just couldn't stop anybody. They literally let Detroit go walk up and down the field no matter what they wanted to do.
that
Uh,
was really bad.
so I
It
really
was
don't know what
really
I'm going to lean on this one, but the Chiefs are at home, so I'm going to just pick the Chiefs to cover for 1 point. The
not
Chiefs.
to outright win. I couldn't Lamar got, I mean, near the end when he was back, God, they bumped him back to like what, the 25-yard line, 30-yard line
Yeah.
when he lost the ball and had to chase it down. Luckily, he was able to get on top of it, but my gosh.
So
Okay.
now we move over to the college football world, and we're going to do
All right.
a
Whoop, whoop.
couple big games, top 15 ranked teams ongoing. The first one is Aunt Reese team in the LSU number 4 ranked LSU Tigers will travel to Ole Miss, good old Mississippi,
Oh,
and take on the Running Rebels. Um, Mississippi is 1.5 point favorites at home.
and they're at home. What's their overall record so far?
Both teams are 4-0.
Oh, I'm doing Mississippi. I'm doing Ole Miss. I'm doing Ole Miss. Down
Ole
south,
Miss
the
to
all
win
of
or
these
Ole Miss to
teams.
cover the 1.5 as a favorite.
I'm gonna do both.
So you're gonna have them cover.
Yep. Getting risky. Woo. I just think the way,
And I'm doing the
all the
opposite. Give me LSU
you're
to
doing
win
the
on the road.
opposite. Really?
Go Tigers. Go Tigers.
Oh, Aunt Rhea, she'd be great. I should phone a friend right now. Put her
The
on
next game.
speakerphone.
The next game, Saturday night, 6:30.
Saturday
It's going to
night.
be a whiteout in Happy Valley as the number 6 Oregon Ducks travel across the country to Pennsylvania to take on the number 3 team in the land, the Nittany Lions of Penn State. Penn State, 3.5 point favorites at home. Who do you got?
What are the records? What are we going at here?
Undefeated, 4-0 and 3-0.
Oh, these are tough because the Ducks are good.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't like Penn State because it's Penn State. Dang. Everybody tries to say that they have the best fan base as far as tailgating goes because their fans will stay overnight. They camp out. That's not. I don't think that's a qualifier. That's what I gotta say about that. I'm gonna go with the Oregon Ducks.
To cover or to win?
They're the underdogs, right?
Yep. 3.5
So if
points.
they win, they cover.
Correct.
Yeah. So to win. Sorry. When I pick them, it's always to win. I need to be more specific.
Yep. And the final game of picks this week is a rivalry that has built itself through the SEC championship game. It has multiple playoff implications in the college football world. It is the Tide of Alabama versus the Bulldogs of
Ooh.
Georgia. Games getting played
Ooh.
down in Athens, Georgia, and the Bulldogs of
Mm.
UGA, the number 5 team in the land, welcome the Tide of Alabama as Georgia is 3.5 point favorites.
Georgia is really what's Alabama ranked?
Number 17, they're 2-1 in the year. Georgia is number 5 at 3-0 in the year.
Wow, I didn't know Alabama had fallen that far back. 17? Holy moly. Holy moly. That's where Brett Sons goes.
Brett who?
Brett Dankey. Dankey, remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad's friend, my friend. Okay. His son goes to Alabama. So I want to pick Alabama because I know somebody who goes there, even though he has no clue who I am. But I'm going to go with Georgia.
Georgia to win.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with them to win.
And you know what? I watched Alabama.
Hmm.
I watched them week 1 go to Tallahassee and look like an embarrassment of a football team that Nick Saban would say, do not associate me with those guys. And I'm
Oh,
going with the
yeah.
Bulldogs of Georgia to cover the 3.5 point spread because they will run and roll the Tide
You
out of
think
the
they're going to
state
roll
of
Tide?
Georgia. Go Bulls. Go
So you're
Dogs.
going beyond win. You're going beyond win. You're going to
Cover
cover.
3.5. They're going by 4.
I'm just going to win.
Yeah.
I'm going to win. I'm not going to get on the same boat you are.
Nope.
I'm not going to roll like that. I might win and you might lose.
Yep. We'll see what happens this week with the picks. But
maybe this will be my comeback week.
maybe it will. We'll have to see
It'll be
next
my
week.
comeback song.
As this has been another episode of Bleacher Talk.